Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, playing some Academy Ekko in the mid lane here. Patch 5.24, still the preseason for Season 6. Doran's Ring would make a lot of sense for us, but at the same time, it's like, we're against the Xerath, and I'm thinking with all that harass and all that, I'm thinking it might make more sense for me to roll with something else. Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's just roll with it. Another option, of course, would be the, what's that flask thing called now? The Corruption Potion. Corruption Potion is pretty good. It's basically a flask, but allows you to do extra damage to your opponents through some means. I don't really understand it, but I know there's extra damage output there. But it's, yeah, it gives you an extra bit of mana regen, extra bit of HP regen, all good stuff there. But the Doran's Ring would give us extra mana regen, like just base. As you can see there, it's like half of a Morellonomicon as far as strength goes. And extra AP and extra HP. So I'm thinking this might be a good way to go. It's looking like Big Noose Knuckle here on the MF is going to have to flash over the wall. The Blitz Hook's not going to land. Yeah, unfortunately they're invading us here, and that's not going to work out in our favor. And I'm getting stunned up here, actually. I guess Xerath took his E first. And I shouldn't have to do anything here, because Blitzcrank's hook is probably still down. But there's definitely some shenanigans going on here. But yeah, I mean, I took some free damage here, which sucks. But at the same time, I don't think it's the end of the world. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here. Can I harass Xerath with this? I can. Alright, so yeah, that harass back and forth might make this a little bit less bad. Avoiding the stun. He's going to auto me here, which, you know, is obviously not good, but there's worse things in the world. But yeah, because I'm Ekko, though, Ekko's, like, he's not a bad champion by definition, but he has a lot of weaknesses, and a lot of those weaknesses tend to be extremely obvious when you're laning as him. He's melee, right? He's short-ranged, so he doesn't have the luxury that is the ability to auto-attack a lot in lane, as you've already seen. Another issue with him, of course, is he only has one real wave clear spell, being his ult. Or not his ult, sorry. Not his ult. Being his Q. If you use your ult for wave clear, I mean, that's an option. I'm missing a lot of minions here because they're zoning me super hard. But, yeah, like, you technically can use your, wait, how did I level up before him? That's super weird. I just noticed that. Alright, regardless, the mini wave somehow shoved towards him, even though I only hit the mini wave, like, once with a Q. But yeah, like, your only wave clear spell is your Q, and it's also your only poke spell. So assassinating with him is kind of tricky because of that, because you kind of want to go back and forth between wave clearing and poking, and being able to do both at the same time is pretty difficult because it's a pretty easy spell to dodge. It's pretty easy to see. So poking your opponents down really comes to, I think the best strategy for trying to poke down your opponents is watch them waste their cooldowns, like trying to poke you. You dodge their poke, and then you just kind of dash into them and just kind of hit them up a little bit. Rinse and repeat that until you can actually kill them with that process. That's probably the best strategy I've found for Ekko. I've been playing him like pretty much all day, trying to get a good recording. Unfortunately, haven't got much just yet, but that's the strategy I found worked best for me. And I'm gonna get hit up a little bit here, but I'm getting those minions on the backside, so that's not too bad. Yeah, 12 to his 16, but the wave is coming towards me, so this should be manageable. Actually, never mind. It's gonna go back to him. Can I get these minions? All right, I'm gonna miss one there, but that's dodge that. I'm actually going to dash to his face if I can. I can. And I actually avoided his stun because of that. So there's actually be the kill for me. Oh, not quite. Not quite, not quite. But you know what? That's fine. I used my Ignite. He used his heal. That is A-okay. And he's probably going to back to base now pretty soon anyway. So I'll just shove this in and make him miss as much as humanly possible. Making ourselves level 4. And actually, hold on. I'm on the way. If Olaf sticks around, he's not going to be in a good spot here. Yeah, I think we should back off, though, just in case. But yeah, if Olaf pursued Zac, though, I was ready to go, whereas Xerath probably wasn't as ready. Which gives us a bit of an edge in that trade, if it was to have taken place. And yeah, I'm not really sure where Xerath's at anymore. I probably should have flashed for one more auto attack on him or something like that, but you know what? This is fine. But if Zac can get the leap onto him, this is a kill. Yeah, this is easily a kill if Zac can get on top of him. He just needs to crowd control him. Can I stop Sivana, please? I mean, we're getting decent damage on her, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to take her out. Oh, hold on. Olaf's here. I should get out. Okay, good. Just got to make sure I'm at the, you know, the max range so I can flash, because otherwise, if I don't flash over the wall, I'm pretty screwed. Can I get away? Alright, well, Shyvana decided to stop pursuing me, which is good. Yeah, I think I got to leave him. Wait, yeah, where's Jax at? We need you, Jax. What the heck? Alright, well, as long as they don't show up to here, it's only one death. Yes, we lose Zac passive as well, so I could say it's like almost 2, but not really. But yeah, I'm just gonna go back here, pick up an extra Doran's Ring, get ourselves boots, a potion, and let's back to lane. I really like Doran's items on Ekko because I find myself really struggling in the lane phase, and Doran's items are literally there to help you with the lane phase. They can be used on champions who have great laning phases because they're like really, really good on like literally anybody for the early game. So you already have an early game, like a really strong early game, and you get Doran's items. Your early game is just gonna be crazy good, so it's really good for snowballing. But if you're like Ekko and have a really weak early game, at least I think his early game is weak, so I'm getting it because it's up to me. I'm playing this game right now. I find it helps it out, so it's almost in line with like someone like Xerath, who's isn't good either, but it's much better than Ekko's because he has the advantage of range. Now I'm pretty sure he's basing right now, so if I can shove this in and make him miss a decent amount, that'd be pretty good for us. Because then if he misses stuff, I can catch up. Because he's 5 already, I'm 5 now. The farm's getting pretty close. Alright, not bad. So yeah, 31 to his 31. We're both 5. I'm like 5.5. I'm not exactly sure how far into level 5 he is, but he's probably a decent spot. Bot lane's pretty pushed up. Zach's looking for a lane gank. I don't think I really can contribute to that, though, because I don't have my ult, so I can't safely dive. So yeah, I think I'm just going to return to the mid lane here. But if I can fight up Xerath, that'd be kind of cool. And he's probably going to stun. Yep, I'll just avoid that. Oh, I hope to avoid that too. Didn't quite manage to, but that's okay. He's going to harass me a little bit. And so yeah, he's probably going to win that trade by a little small margin, but we have a potion, so we're okay. I'm just trying to angle myself in any way to try and get the backslide of your Q to hit Xerath, because there's 2 portions to it. It's kind of like a rake from like Talon, for example, or an orb deception from Ahri. But instead of being true damage like Ahri's or the rake being the exact same damage, it's just a higher base and a higher AP ratio. As you can see, they're 90 to 110 and then 5 to 29. So on the way back, there's a lot of damage if you have a lot of AP. Now, I was hoping to get that minion and dodge that, but unfortunately that wasn't in my in my skill set. That's okay though. But yeah, once I'm level 6, I think we can kill Xerath. If Zach ganks, I think Xerath is killable. But no guarantees that it will happen. But yeah, with our XQ and our W though, last hitting does become a little bit more easy with our auto attacks. Actually, I'm going to try and fight him here because he uses his W. His stun's down, but if I can get one more auto attack on him, there we go. This trade's worth it because the shield's going to block any minion damage I would have taken. And to add on to that, of course, I managed to just do a lot of damage to him. So overall, that wasn't too bad for us. And let's go ahead and push this back. Yeah, that's like normally what my best strategy is when I'm playing Ekko, is wait for them to use spells, and once their spells are down, just like bull rush right into them, because you know they're not going to have all their spells available to counterattack. That's the best strategy I found, because if you try to, like, I guess, avoid their spells and stuff, it's going to be really difficult. Not to mention there's a lot of counterplay involved if they do have spells available. But, yeah, this strategy sort of works. So yeah, 43 to his 47. But we have a weak early game, so this is fine for the time being. And I'm probably going to miss this one now. Yeah, that's okay, though. But Zach's on the side here. I'm almost level 8. Or not level 8. Almost level 7. I think we can kill this guy. Let's go ahead and just go on this guy. Pop the Ignite. Do all the damage we can. He's going to avoid the stun, but he's walking away from safety, so I don't think he's going to get very far. If I can get one more auto attack on this guy, he's gone. But I don't think I can get it. But what I might be able to do is hit the Q here. I'm hoping he'll walk into an area that I can... Or he's just going to walk around. Okay, that works. I was hoping he would walk straight into, like, an alleyway, so that way I don't miss the Q. Because if I miss the Q, that really sucks. But instead, he decided just to waddle side to side, and what the hell are these minions doing? Speaking of waddling side to side doing nothing. But yeah, he decided to just, like, do nothing except for try and juke the Q that wasn't actually coming out until he went down a straight alleyway. So that works. That gets me the kill. And with that lead, in the kill at least, I should be able to catch up and farm, and in fact get ahead, and probably get ahead in XP as well. Alright, not bad at all. And actually, bot lane's still pretty even here as far as where the wave is. And looks like the farm's pretty... Actually, Corky's got a lot more. Like, almost 20 more. That's still okay, though. That's still not too bad. But I might be able to gank bottom, but no guarantees. Let's just go ahead and fight the blue buff here. Get that shield to proc on me. The XQ for my W should help out with this. There we go. Alright, with the blue buff now, I can harass a lot more often, and without running a mana, of course, with my Q, and hopefully poke down Xerath to possibly take him out again. Again, I want to go ball lane, but the wave's just too pushed up, and unless they dive, like, super hard, I don't think I'd be a part of that. It looks like Shyvana going down, though, in the top lane. And what's Xerath doing? He's just kind of standing there. Must be AFK or something like that. Well, if you're going to just, like, do that, man, I'm going to harass you for free. Like, if he was, like, AFK in, the middle of the lane, that's one thing. Because that tells me that the guy was, like DC'd. But if he's AFK at turret, that normally makes me think he's just, like, AFK. I'm just, like, being lazy or something. There's the Q. Let's go ahead and see if we can harass this guy. Actually, he went too far into turret range, so I didn't want to deal with it anymore. And I can't quite angle that to hit him. Unfortunate. Alright, but 64 minions, not bad. It's a bit of a slow start, but this is Ekko for you, man. This is Ekko in a nutshell. Most games, this is what you should expect. So if you don't like watching it, chances are you won't enjoy playing as Ekko. But you can go ham. It's possible. It is possible. If your opponent isn't playing very well, you can take advantage of that and snowball. Because Ekko, once he snowballs, I mean, as most assassins do, he gets to be very strong. It's just getting there isn't very easy. Like Zed, for example, is a great assassin because he's really good at snowballing. And it's really easy for him. Whereas people like Fizz and Ekko especially, and Talon as well, they have a bit of a hard time, but once they do snowball, they're really, really potent. But I think Ekko, of those ones I listed off, is probably the hardest one to snowball with. I find the most difficulty getting ahead with him. But that's just my experience. This doesn't mean this isn't fact or anything like that. I mean, it's fact of my experience, but it's not fact of the champion. But yeah, I think with all that, though, I think I'm just going to go back. He's harassed me a decent amount. If Zach lines up a jump stun, because it is, I think, a knock-up sort of stun kind of like thing. If he manages that, then of course I could join him in, but I don't think that's going to happen just yet. Let's go back here and work towards our Rod of Ages. I really like the Rod of Ages for Ekko for a combination of reasons. I'm going to try and get into real depth with this, because it's kind of confusing, and a lot of people will probably be surprised by this decision. But essentially, the way I see it with Ekko, you need damage, you need CTR, you need, mana. Like, if you run out of mana, then what good are you? So mana regen or just total mana. One of the two. So those are like the three things for, like, put out damage that matters. If you can't have all those three things, you're probably not going to be very effective for your team. And actually, hold on. There's a fight here with Xerath, it looks like. I'm coming over. We should be able to make something happen here, I think. I'm getting stunned up a little bit, but if Zach just continues to get damage down onto him for free, it's totally fine. Oh, I got over the wall. Alright, well, there we go. There's the kill for me. And I think I'm just going to ult over. I don't really think I want to be here anymore. I'll just leave. MF's getting some nice damage down. And Zach wants to do Dragon. Yeah, let's just do Dragon. That was kind of weird, though. My phase dive took me over the wall. I would be too. I would be too. Like, he used both his summoners and still died because I got lucky and phase dive right at the same time that he went over the wall. Like, I'll admit, that's good luck for me, bad luck for him. And I'm sorry that it happened to him. Because if it happened to me, I'd be salty too. But no, I was kind of saying, though, is like with the Morellonomicon, that's like the standard build you'd see for the whole mana regen and CDR issue with Ekko. I prefer to go with the Rod of Ages because I already have some Doran's Rings to help me get through the early games. The mana regen is not a factor, and I have total mana being built up from the Catalyst. That's awesome. Not to mention it makes me a bit tankier, and Ekko being an assassin, you can kind of say like that's a useless stat, but it's not always going to happen. You're going to get in there and get the assassination off perfectly, right? There's got to be some room for, failure or for mistakes. And so having an extra HP allows you to, if you make a mistake or misclick or you get into a fight that you're not quite ready for, you still have a bit of extra HP so you can fight your way out or in or what have you. It gives you some more safety, I guess. Some room for failure. I don't know, I'm kind of saying the same things, but that's pretty much what it is. And of course, it still gives you AP. So the only stat you're really missing out on by going this route instead of going with Morellonomicon is you don't have the luxury that is CDR. But I still have that in my runes, so I'm okay in that department. And I'm trying to juke this Q that he's tossing out. So yeah, I still have it summoned from my runes, and I'm also running, I'm going to plan to at least, I don't have it yet, but I'm going to get CDR boots. I'm also going to get CDR from the Lich Bane I plan to build, so I'll have 35%. 35% is pretty decent at level 18, so I'll be okay. And hold on here, I might have a catch on Xerath. The range isn't good enough for me to set up slow just yet. But we have Jax coming in. This guy's likely, yeah, he's dead before I can even participate. And I feel bad for the Xerath. He must be really tilted now after that. But yeah, that's pretty much my thought process on that. So I lose out on a bit of CDR, but I gain extra tankiness. And everything else is more or less the same. I think it's really worthwhile on Ekko, but that's just my 2 cents. So yeah, you can feel free to agree, disagree, leave your comments in the description. All that's our description in the comment section. All is good. But this is just what I find works best for me when I'm playing Ekko, and that's really what it comes down to. Because I can, like, if the facts show that the Morellonomicon is the most common route, it's the most enjoyable route. At least that's what most people do, like the pros and good Ekko players that I know. But I just can't do it. I cannot find success with that build for some reason. I don't know why. So I'll be the first to admit this is probably not the best build, but it's the build that works best for me. And if you're like me, maybe you'll like it too. And I missed the siege. I am so sad. And I missed those 2 minions too. God damn it. Alright, whatever. We're sitting at 105 minions though. It's not too bad. It could be a lot better. And especially considering playing a melee assassin with... I mean, his weak clear gets to be pretty decent, but starting off, it's pretty damn weak. I think we're doing okay. That's just my opinion. But going forward here, once our Ignite's back up, I think we have pretty decent kill threat. I'm going to try and go ball in here, see if I can pick off Corky or something like that. Because he's not pushed up, he's on a turret, but I am Ekko. I have my ult available. Oops, that's how I meant to do. Yeah, whatever, I'll just get the shield. But yeah, I think we should be okay. And actually, Olaf's around. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. But we have Zac with us as well, but where's Xerath? Alright, well, I'm losing mini waves mid, so ticking time clock on this one. I guess we'll just force the turret. This works too. I mean, we have decent mini waves, so we should be able to clean this turret up before they show up. Yep, and Xerath stayed mid, so he didn't roam. So yeah, they can't contest this. Zac's taking some damage from it, but I mean, we finished the turret off. That's pretty worthwhile. And hold on, Syria's going in here on the Leona. Can we get our abilities down? I think we can. That should be a dead Corki, I hope. Ignite? Yep, it is. Nice. Can we deal with Olaf now? Looks like the MF ulti's gonna clean him up. Alright, not bad. We lost our Leona, but that is a small price to pay for all that we profited. But yeah, I used both my summoners there to dive onto Corki, because I just really wanted to see him die. I don't like old men. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That's... And for all you old men watching, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Alright, well there's a second tier turret for us. Not bad. Now someone get that last hit in a flashy way with that E, but that's okay. Looks like Jack's gonna pressure mid lane. Looks like he took out Xerath again. Holy, poor Xerath having a really rough game. But yeah, that whole turn of events though really just put us right where we want to be, in the driver's seat. So let's go ahead here and finish off our Rod of Ages. The sooner you have that finished, the better, because then I can start stacking up those extra stats. But after this, I'm thinking it makes a lot of sense to go for that Lich Bane, like I said, to get that CDR going. So I'll get ourselves the Sheen. Get ourselves those cooldown boots. I like cooldown boots a lot on Ekko. I think they're great. And I'll get a Vision Ward as well, because I think with the amount of Dorn Rings I have and the Rod of Ages and the, you know, the extra passive of when I level up I get extra regen, I think I will be okay without potions. I think. I don't know though. Looks like Jack's going ham though on the Shyvana. Will he be able to take her out? Looks like he will. He has Magi's. Why does he have Magi's? I don't know. But it's working. That is crazy. 5-0 Jax. MakeThePlays.com. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the teams here today. You're truly playing that Ekko, of course. You've got also iGank No Problem playing as that Zac in the jungle. We've also got MakeThePlays.com, or I guess just com, because there's no dot there, playing as our Jax top, and then the MF Leona bot lane being Big Moose Knuckle and Siriaz. And yeah, we're against all of this. There we go. I think I reorganized it correctly. And yeah, let's continue wave clearing here. But yeah, that's the scoop of this game. And hold on, ooh, that Leona engage almost landing, not quite. I think I'm gonna place my pink ward on this side because we have decent vision control of the dragon side, so let's place it here. Control the opposite side. Now Olaf walked past this, and hold on, hello. What is good? If we can just like kill off this guy, that'd be cool. But you kind of see though, being a little bit more tanky with this Rod of Ages, I have the ability to just like kind of like dive into the fight and not be afraid. At least not as afraid. Because I just get to be so tanky compared to beforehand, and I still do pretty much the same amount of damage, more or less. So pretty decent strategy if you ask me. Looks like Jack's finally going down there. Shyvana picking that one up. Looks like he took out Olaf though before he went down. And that should be the mid lane turret for us to pressure. Not bad. Missing like every single minion, but all good. Get ourselves another point in the E. And I think I'll go back here and pick up something for myself. I'm not sure what just yet, but a Lich Bane component. Actually, you know what? I think I'll let's get the Blasting Wand and the Amplifying Tome. Oh, wait, I don't have slots open. Never mind. I guess maybe I should get the Aether Wisp then. Oops. There we go. This works. Okay, what's going on here? So it looks like we have control of the jungle here. I mean, this is pretty good. Taking out the pink wards and all that stuff. Zac going in. I'm thinking my teammates are getting into a really bad fight, though, because I'm not there. They're already low. Xerath sniping them out, and their team is just on the pursuit. So I think Siriaz is likely going to go down here to a Xerath snipe. No, he juked it. Wow. Impressive. Too bad he's dead anyways, though, I think. Yep. And I kind of want to join the fight, but not really, because there's 4 of them, and me and Zac are... I mean, Zac got the kill on Blitz, so props there, where props are due, but I think he's probably dead regardless. Yeah, there's quite a few of them there, so that's a bit of a throw there, actually, from our team. Fighting a little bit too deep into their side of the jungle with 3 members versus 5. Not probably the best idea. And looks like they have a dragon as well. No surprise there. Just clip the mini wave here. Shove that in. That's what she said. And I mean, we have a few options from here. We can try and harass Xerath more, which would be dangerous because it's literally doing the exact same thing we just said we shouldn't do. We just go too far. And their team is actually pressuring this bot turret, so I'm gonna go down here and see what I can do. Jack's cleaning up the wave. It looks like he's trying to, and it looks like they want to dive him here. If they do, and they take some tower shots, I might be able to clean up because of course Ekko does a lot of damage to low health targets. So I'll just come from behind here. We have Jax already there. Leona's on the way. I think it's okay. I think we're safe to be the ones who engage this. So let's just clip Corki first. Pop our W here, because I'm thinking this is where the fight's going to go down. And Shyvana's trying to escape. You're not allowed to escape. Get out of here. And there's for the Ekko, or not the Ekko, the Olaf kill. But it'll be the Ekko that gets the kill, though. But where did Shyvana go? Oh, here she is. I mean, she's pretty quick, but so am I. And I have flash in 15 seconds. So when I have that up... Oh, never mind, I got stunned. If I had that up, though, I could have flash E'd and killed her. But that's okay. She's going to get away. We managed to get 2 kills for ourselves, regardless. So not too bad. And I'll get a few minions here for myself. Okay. One thing I was considering for this video, actually, was doing a hybrid Ekko game. But after doing some further research, I realized how... Like, it's not bad, per se, going like Gunblade and stuff. It's actually pretty decent. But, like, all the attack speed items just seems like a bit of a waste on Ekko, from what I saw. From the research I did, that is. Because essentially, your passive only procs so often. Like, once you hit those 3 hits, it's not like Vayne, we can consistently do it over and over again. It has, like, a time period where you can't put any stacks on them. So, because of that, I mean, attack speed Ekko can work. It's not bad. It's just, AP's way better. Because your AP ratios are just so good. Yeah, just doing damage is the way to go. I mean, tank Ekko's also pretty good, too, but AP's likely the best. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to start splitting bottom lane a little bit, actually. Because, yeah, Corki's down there, and he's got his machine gun going off. But, yeah, I'm thinking it makes sense. Let's lane swap MF. So, yeah, she can just pressure mid, and I'll pressure bottom. So this way I can split the team up, because otherwise those group mid and constantly be annoying to me. And this is actually a really good strategy to do if you're playing an assassin, you know, Zed, Talon, Fizz, is once you get to a certain point where your AD carry can safely farm mid, like with your support, like helping them out, switch it up, because that way it spreads the team out and allows an assassin to really take advantage of their ability to take on one-on-ones. Because if they group up, like, as an assassin, I can't really do a hell of a whole lot. But if they split off, because of me being bottom lane and us not being as grouped, it allows me to pick off vulnerable targets. Which looks like my team's getting to a fight here. It's looking like they're winning so far, but I'm not there yet, so I'm not sure what to think just yet. But Olaf likely going to be going down. Yep, I missed my Q, because he went the opposite way that I was thinking he was going to go, but that still works out for me. And let's go ahead and do some damage to Blitzcrank here. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing. He's going to go down for his troubles. See you later. What's Corki doing? He's on the run here from Leona. I mean, I'm on the way, but I think Corki should have the kill here. But he's missing his stuff. I mean, Corki's still around. Can I hit that? Oh, not quite. Alright, it looks like Jax. Yep, the Gunblade's going to get him. Alright, that's nice. So let's see here. Can we shove this mini wave in? Looks like we can. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back, actually, because I want to pick up some items. I got 3k gold. I may as well go back here and get my Lich Bane. Normally, I'd say, hey, we have the kills. Let's go and pressure the map. But, I mean, we're pretty damn ahead. So, I'm not going to take that risk when I can just go get items. And I know we'll get the map pressure later. Like, it's not a big deal right now. But in a really close game, I'd be way more willing to go and pressure the map right now. But yeah, I'm going to sell one of those Doran's rings for this, because I want to go for the Luna's Ekko next. I like the Luna's Ekko, because it's like... I mean, let's just look at this here. Extra movement speed, extra ability power, extra burst, and Ekko's an assassin. I mean, that just sums it up for me. Allows us to rotate faster because of the move speed. Allows us to do more burst. I just think it's dope. So yeah, let's go get these minions here. And MS gonna get one there, no problem. And let's just go into Xerath here, because I don't know what the heck he's doing. Come here. Nah, he's not gonna come close enough for me to dash onto him. And actually, MF's gonna take the stun to the face here, instant free damage. I'm hoping she's not gonna die. Okay, she's totally dead. That sucks, but I mean, if we get some teammates join us here, it might be okay. Alright, Corki dodges to the side. I mean, we need more members here before I can go in. As an assassin, if they're grouped up like this, it's pretty tough for me to do a hell of a whole lot until this sort of thing happens. And can I get onto Olaf? I'm trying to get onto him. There we go. I'm just gonna pop the ult here, because I don't want to be right on top of Shyvana. And I want to heal up a little bit as well, and I knew I'd still be a part of the fight even if I ulted, so this is why. Let's pop the W way ahead. Not quite where I wanted her to go, but that's okay. Alright. Not a bad fight for us, but at this point we're so ahead that I can pretty much do anything I want and be okay. Within reason, of course. And actually, Xerath's still around. See you later. Oh, I got hooked. No, please. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, we're so ahead that I could do things like that and not get punished for it. I mean, obviously, me dying is me being punished for it, but we're not losing any objectives out of it, so it's no big deal. Nah, man, I was being crazy. And yeah, I was thinking maybe I could get a triple kill out of that, but I mean, it's all your fault. Yeah, it's all my fault. Yeah, I mean, it totally was. I totally did something stupid, but it was fun. You can't deny that. Let's go ahead here and get ourselves the Aether Wisp. And I'm thinking it might also make sense for us to get the Oracle's Alteration. That way we can clear wards and pick off people much more easily when they can't see us. But for the time being... Oh, it looks like Jack's gonna pick up the Olaf there. Damn. Yeah, he's got 25 stacks of freaking Magi's on Jax. I mean, Jack's meant to be a fighter, and here he is with a Magi, an item meant for, like, AP assassins and mages. It's just a little bit ridiculous how flawed his identity is, I guess, as a champion. Identity, of course, being, like, what he's supposed to be and who he represents and all that, but what he actually is. Just seems kind of out of place. Either way, though, let's go ahead here and just head down the mid lane. Looks like he has Loon's Ekko of his own. I need to get mine. I'm pretty close. And I'm just going to try and fight him here if I can. Can I get close enough? Nice. Let me have it. So I'll stick with the minions instead. And hold on. That siege minion's getting rather low. Mine. Cool. Let's shove this in. And I think I'll just go grab blue buff here real quick. But yeah, it looks like Shyvana's just pressuring top lane. I'm not really sure why she's playing top lane Shyvana. Top lane Shyvana hasn't really been strong in literally months, maybe even years. It's been a while since she was really good in the top lane, that is. So I'm not really sure why he's playing it. But, I mean, if he's having fun, that's what matters, right? But, I mean, 1-6, I wouldn't be having much fun with that. Jax is much better right now, as you can clearly see, with this whole Gunblade, Rageblade build. So yeah, I'm just going to split bottom here and hopefully pressure the map. And if anybody comes to stop me from pressuring the map, I can fight them 1v1. If it's a 2v1, then you know what, so be it. We're ahead enough, I can probably pull it off. And that allows my teammates to get pressure on something else as well. Wow, I do a lot of damage. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it popped up 900 magic damage. Probably from my W passive, my E damage, and my Lich Bane all together. That's a lot of burst. Let's go ahead and just pressure this. But you can kind of see, though, I mean, we had a bit of a rough early game because we didn't really get a hell of a whole lot done. But his Ekko, as long as you don't feed, I know it sounds stupid, but as long as you don't feed right away, normally he doesn't do too bad. Because he has a lot of damage. He's like Fizz like that. He just has a lot of damage. You just gotta make sure you don't feed. And it looks like this team fight's going really well for us so far. I'm just gonna pop this in behind. KS that. Let's go here onto Olaf. See you later. Who's next? Blitzcrank, you're going down. Let's see who can get on to next. Corki, bye-bye. Triple kill for me. Can we get the Shyvana as well? And that will be the quadra kill. Alright, that's a pretty decent end to a game, man. I'll take that. Let's just go ahead and pressure mid here. Crazy, stupid game, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. But yeah, MF did a lot of damage there. So did Leona. I mean, assuming they really set that up well. I mean, the rest of the team has come on in. It looks like that's going to be the surrender vote here. Rightfully so. I'm sorry this game is a little bit of a stomp and a little bit lame. But honestly, guys, all day long, I've been trying to get a good recording for you guys. I think it's like my 8th, maybe 10th take. I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's in that direction. At least it's more than 5. I can tell you that much for certain. And every single recording has just been super, super lame. Either like it's like a 45-minute game of just non-stop farming, or we get stomped, or we just stomp the shit out of them. This one, I mean, yeah, we stomped them a little bit, but it was at least a little bit balanced, I guess. I mean, we lost some players. It wasn't like a 20-minute on the dot surrender. So hopefully you guys don't mind it too much. I'm sorry if it's a little bit lackluster, but right now, honestly, Ekko's a little bit lackluster. So I'm sorry, but that's the way it is today. So hopefully you guys liked it nonetheless. If you did, make sure to drop that rating, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
This is Production.